On today's video, I'm going to show you a bit of a behind the scenes day of the life of a digital nomad. I've been living the digital nomad life for about a year now and it's been amazing. But I feel like often all you see shared is the crazy adventures and the beautiful Instagram sort of worthy things that you get to do when you're traveling around countries. But today I'm going to show you what an average day is like. And so I'm in Hyemin City at the moment, so it's going to be based around here. But yeah, really excited to show you what an average Wednesday looks like for a digital nomad in Vietnam. Xin chào. I'm starting my day just going to the convenience store for a coffee. I am working on Australian hours, which means a 5 a.m. start in Hyemin City time. So there's not a huge amount open. You can see it's still pretty dark. Something that I've learnt being here is just how safe the city is and how safe it feels. So walking around by myself at 5 a.m. in the dark is not an issue, which is amazing. So I'm just going to do a couple of minute walks to the convenience store, get some like canned coffee to start the day, and then yeah, we're going to get into it. Alright, got my coffee, wandering home, ready to start the day. I've got a meeting in like 20 minutes, so yeah, need to get caffeinated and get started. Okay, so it's about 7 a.m. I've done a little bit of work back at the Airbnb and now I'm heading to a cafe. I personally love working in different places when I'm overseas, so whether that's co-working spaces or cafes, it's nice to get out of the house. One of the reasons that I love being a digital nomad in Hyemin City is how good the internet is and how stable it is. I'll usually message an Airbnb host before I book just to check, like, can they send me a speed test, and they're usually fine to do it. So you at least know you'll have good internet. I know that's not always the case in cities in Southeast Asia where there's that stability of like internet and electricity. In Hyemin City, there's been no issue, so that's great. The other thing that's awesome is how many cafes there are here. So I know there's a few co-working spaces as well around Hyemin City. I'm staying in District 1 near Ben 10 Market, and there's not heaps around here, but there are so many cafes. I've got another video where I touch on this, but the cafe culture here is incredible. Every block there's heaps of cafes to go to. So a lot of them have Wi-Fi, good seating, multiple levels, lots of places to work from. So I'm going to my favorite cafe this morning, so I'll show you that. I'm keen to show you around and get some more work done. I'm at this massive roundabout in District 1. I will put the name of it below. I can't remember it right now, but it is amazing in terms of cafes. There's like a Starbucks there, a Catanat there, Cafe Amazon, heaps of cafes. So it's a really cool place to come. So many places to work around here. My favorite cafe is just that away, so we'll go over there now. But yeah, this is just like an indication of how many places there are to work here. There's a huge working from cafes culture, which I love in a city. So we've made it to my favorite cafe. I think it's called Đen Đá, but may not be correct pronunciation. So that same roundabout we're at before, so I'm going to go in, get a coffee and show you around. Alright, so I've got my coffee and now I just get set up for the day. I've got everything in my little laptop case. And pretty much all I need is my laptop and my mouse. And I've got my charger there as well, and there's like charging ports around, but I won't need it for now, so that's all good. And I'm ready to go. I have to show you the the speed test for this place. I've been so impressed by the internet speed sort of everywhere. How good. Love it. Can do meetings no problem from here. And I don't even need a fake background for my meetings because it is such a beautiful place that I'm in. Alright, I've done a bunch of work this morning. It is like 10 o'clock, so it's time for my lunch/breakfast. Given I start at 5, my timings during the day are kind of strange, but conveniently in Vietnam, a lot of foods are breakfast foods. So things like banh mi and pho and stuff are breakfasty, and so a lot of places are open early. So I'm going to go to my favorite banh mi place for lunch because it's right near the cafe, and I'm very excited to share it with you guys because it is incredible. Xin chào. Banh mi ốp lá one. Yes. I got my egg banh mi ốp lá. It was 22,000 dongs, super cheap. It's also like my favorite food in Vietnam. The bread here is amazing, so I'm gonna enjoy this before I go back for an afternoon of work at the next cafe. Yum. There's nothing like Vietnamese bread. One of the amazing parts of being a digital nomad in Vietnam, particularly in Ho Chi Minh City, is just how good all the food is and how like well priced it is as well. But it's amazing. The accommodation's cheap, the food's cheap, and it is delicious. So it's definitely something I consider when I'm thinking what city to live in. And yeah, Vietnam ticks all the boxes for that. It is super warm today. I think it's like 35 degrees. I love it. I love the summer and I love the sunshine and the warmth. So something else that's amazing about being in Ho Chi Minh City, like first thing in the morning it's warm, in the evening it's warm. It's amazing. I love this cafe, it's so cute. Even though it's a bit warm today, I'm sitting outside because there's a few people inside and I've got some meetings, so I want to be able to sort of chat more freely. Yeah, I'm gonna set up here, work here for the next couple of hours, and then I might head to the gym, go in the pool. We'll see how we go. I am finished work for the day. I've done heaps of stuff and I've had a few meetings, and now I am going to head home. I'm gonna go to the gym, but yeah, one of the benefits of starting at 5 AM means I finish at like 1 or 1:30, so that is amazing. I don't mind the Australian hours when it comes to that, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, stay tuned for my afternoon. Alright, finished work for the day. I just headed back to my Airbnb to get changed, ready for my workout. So let's go to the gym. I'll show you around. Ho Chi Minh City has a couple of gyms. It's not like heaps. There's two that I quite like. One's not got air conditioning though, and it is way too hot today to deal with that. So I'm going to the gym with aircon. Yeah, so we'll be there pretty soon. It's just around the corner. Gyms are super cheap here as well. Like this one's 80,000 dong for a day, which is awesome. In some countries it's way more expensive, but very reasonable here. So it's another nice little bonus of being in Ho Chi Minh City. done with my workout. I love that gym. It was a good session. I'm a power lifter, so it's all sort of weight training for me, but always good to get a session in. That one's super cheap, and they also have protein shakes that were really cheap as well. And this is dragon fruit and protein, which is very cool because you don't get a lot of dragon fruit in Australia. Yeah, it's like the little things, like different fruits and different foods and things. With being a digital nomad, that's very cool to try lots of different things and get lots of new favorite foods. So I'm gonna head home now. It's still pretty hot. It is only 4 o'clock in the afternoon, which is amazing. We'll see how I'm feeling when I get home. It's like a 15-minute walk. I might even go through the markets to show you some Ben Thanh market as we go. It's always an interesting walk through here. I always like going through places with lots of stuff to look at. Heaps of cheap clothes and just general like items. A lot of it's like imitation. Heaps of bartering and haggling and lots of tourists. So it can always sometimes be hard to wander through there. But yeah, it's a bit of a shortcut home. So there you go, it's Ben Thanh market. And there's heaps of construction happening like around here. It's going to be where the new like train station will be. It's going to be so good when it's done. The buses at the moment here are pretty like crazy and very hard to navigate, so not a huge amount of public transport. But yeah, once there's a train, it's going to be awesome. I don't think there's a date for the opening or anything yet, but it's going to be very good for the city. I've just come up to the pool of the building that I'm staying in, the Airbnb I'm staying in. It's a little bit cooler now. I feel like it might rain, so we'll see how cold the water is. But either way, the view is amazing. I think Ho Chi Minh is just beautiful, so it's a nice place to just hang out. But yeah, nice way to unwind at the end of the day. It has absolutely started pouring since I got into the pool. But yeah, gonna get back to my room. That was refreshing. But yeah, it's about to absolutely storm. I've got in the pool, I've just hung out and watched some TV for a bit, edited some videos, and now I'm gonna go get dinner. I had to show you this as well. The view from my Airbnb is amazing. Ho Chi Minh City is beautiful. We're staying in the one Saigon. So yeah, it's just an Airbnb place, but it's level 14. So it's just beautiful to see all the city lights at night. I've come to one of my favorite dinner places. It's not too far from me, and I'm going to get a Vietnamese pancake because I'm very excited to have that for dinner. Food's so cheap here as well. It's going to be like $5, $6 for dinner, which is again another amazing thing about being in Vietnam. It's super reasonably priced. So yeah, I'll show it to you when it gets here. I got my Vietnamese pancake. So good. So excited for this. I'm all finished with dinner and I'm going to head back to the apartment, probably just watch some telly and then go to bed because I have to get up early again in the morning. It's a 4:30 start for me, so thank you guys so much for coming along with me on my day. I hope it was interesting to see behind the scenes, a day of the life of me being a digital nomad. If you liked the video, please like below and subscribe to my channel. Let me know what else you'd like to see. If you've got any questions about being a digital nomad, let me know. I love chatting about all this kind of thing. Or otherwise, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.